Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I am going to go through what I got in my December Boxycharm. Clearly, I got some lashes, but we'll get there. So I tried all of the products that I received. They're on my face today. So I went through them all first. I have to say I am just wanting to wash my face. So if that's any indication at all for how these products went. So anyways, if you're not familiar, Boxycharm is a monthly subscription. It comes wrapped in this cute little box. There's all my products in there. So it does come every month. Now I'm filming this on the 30th, I think. December 30th, my box just came. So very late for me, but I do live in Canada, so it is always late for me. Usually like the 15th, 16th, somewhere in there, but with Christmas and pandemic and all of that, shipping times have been later for sure. So I get the base box. There are 3 levels with Boxycharm, but I just get the lowest level. It's the base box. It's $25 a month. By the time I do the conversion and all that, it's usually $40 to $45 for me, and you get 5 full-size products. So it does come with a little card in here, and it's bubbles and glitz this month. Okay, so the first thing I used is this Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer, Kombucha Glow Moisturizer for all skin types. It has kombucha, ginger, prebiotic, brightens, nourishes, and hydrates. So typically I do like a lot of the Elemis skincare. It's expensive. Let's see how much it is on the card. Yeah, $49 for this. So it comes in the box. The bottle looks like that. And it does come with this huge booklet on, I guess, how to use it and ingredients and all that. Doesn't this seems like a lot of information for a primer? But anyways, I was really excited to get this because I love a glowy primer, and it comes in a dropper type bottle. I'll just put a little bit on the back of my hand so you can see. And when I put this on the back of my hand before putting it on my face, I thought, oh, that's beautiful. That's gonna give me just a nice shimmer. It has a light scent, just smells earthy like I find lots of the Elemis stuff does. It felt hydrating on the back of my hand, but I'm curious as to if there's alcohol in it. Yeah, alcohol is the 3rd ingredient. Yeah, so it goes water, something I can't read, and then alcohol. So I don't know a lot about alcohol in skincare. Maybe the alcohol that's in here is fine, but when I put this on, so I did my morning skincare first, and then I use a tinted all mineral sunscreen. And what I find is if I use a primer that has a high alcohol content over that skincare, it lifts it and moves it, and that's exactly what this did. And because I use a tinted sunscreen, when it moves it, I get like it'll build up where I can see the tint in places that I don't want it. So I thought this was going to be nice and glowy, and on the back of my hand it doesn't feel drying, but on my face this feels very drying. It's not glowy at all. There was no glow, and I felt like it was really mattifying actually. So I didn't like this at all, and my makeup looks so heavy and cakey today. I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera. Maybe I can get a little closer. Also give you a good look at those lashes. Look at those, they're so big. I don't know if you can see, but my skin, my makeup, and I did my normal face products that I normally use, so I know how they work on top of my skincare. Just heavy, cakey. It's just not a good makeup day for me. So I don't know if it's all to do with that primer, but that primer, it wasn't glowy for me at all. Okay, and then to put on my face products, I used this sponge by Makeup Eraser. Let's see how much that is. Sponge, $18 for the sponge. So it says it's machine washable. This is the sponge here, so I've used it and have cleaned it. so it's clean. It's a nice sponge. It feels very much like a beauty blender. It actually very much reminds me of my e.l.f. one, which is $4 versus $18. They kind of feel the same color. It's got these flat sides on it, which I do tend to like. And then it comes with this little container where the idea is that you put your sponge in the container when you're done using it, I guess, or at the end of the week, or however often you clean your sponges. I clean my sponge after every use because I have sensitive skin. But anyways, the idea is that you would put it in this little container and throw it in the washing machine. But I feel like, so am I washing this by itself? Because I don't want to wash it with clothes, but then that's an awful lot of water. Unless you had a whole bunch of these, I guess. I don't really understand throwing this in the washing machine, because I wouldn't want to throw it in with any of my clothing, or even like towels and stuff, right? I'm going to use this on my face, and I don't want the makeup to transfer and get on other things. So if I'm washing this by itself, that's an awful lot of energy and water to just wash one little sponge where, you know, in the sink I can wash this in about 2 minutes in some running water. So I'm never going to throw this in the washing machine, but it is a cute little case, you know, just to store your little sponge in. The sponge itself worked fine. It blended everything out okay. The only thing I did notice is as I was using this, I was getting little lines in my makeup, I think from the edges. But I'm going to use this sponge again because I'm not sure if that was from this or from this primer moving my skincare around. And I put my skincare on and I wait. I don't go in right away and do my makeup. So I did my makeup how I normally do. So I know it's not because I went in too quick with my foundation or anything. So I'm not sure that was the sponge or that was this primer. I suspect it was probably the primer. So yeah, I'll give this sponge another go because I think it's probably fine. I can't imagine that it was the sponge. And then next thing I tried was this eye primer by Viseart. Let's see what it says. It is a $24 eye primer. Seamless eye primer works with all eyeshadows to ensure crease-free and vibrant wear. So I don't typically wear a lot of eyeshadows, so I don't know if I've ever used an eye primer before, but is it Viseart or Viseart? I've heard people say it different ways. So it comes in a tube like this, the little dropper here. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand so well, I can't even really see, it's clear. And so I wasn't sure how to use this, so I thought, okay, well, I'll put it on under my concealer, and so I did that, and I feel like it caused my concealer to be more cakey than it normally is. Like honestly, my face right now, when I'm done this video, I'm just gonna wash all my makeup off. It looks terrible. So around my eyes, it looks all crinkly and crepey, and you can really see that I'm wearing concealer, which I feel like normally day to day you can't. And I use the Clinique one that I use all the time. So I thought, okay, well maybe I'm not supposed to use it under concealer. Maybe you're supposed to use it over concealer. So when I was done putting my concealer on, I let it set for a minute or two, and then I went back in with a little bit more thinking I'll put it over the concealer and then I'll set it with some powder or some shadow. It completely removed the concealer that was on there. It just lifted it right off. So I had to go back in and put more concealer. It's been disastrous. It's just been disastrous today. So yeah, but that could be user error because I don't know if I've ever used an eye primer and I just maybe don't know how to use them. And so anyways, okay, next up that I got was this Iconic London face palette. You can see the face palette there. So I think it's like sort of 2 potential highlighters, 2 blushes, and 2 bronzer type shades. Of course, depending on your skin tone. I'm not sure how friendly this is for everybody, but there were definitely some shades in there that I could use. And this was $55. So it says it's an ultra versatile face palette featuring 6 shades of butter smooth velvety powders that complement all skin tones. sculpting, bronzing, warmth, blush shades, lit from within glow. So I don't know about buttery soft. They feel, to be honest, very, very powdery. Very powdery. Let's see if I can swatch them a little bit here. They don't really show up great. You can see there, that's the top 3. And then let me do the bottom 3 here. And that's the bottom 3. So on my face today, I used that as a highlighter. I went in with these. I started with this more matte bronzing shade, and then I did add a little bit of this shimmery one. And then for blush, I went in with this, this lighter blush shade here. They're just okay. And you know, I'm not real familiar with Iconic London. I think I've tried a few things, mostly in subscription boxes. But I do feel like, again, my face is very powdery right now, very heavy looking. I don't know, I'll try this again because I'm not sure it's this or just that I put it on top of already heavy looking base products. So I'll give it another try, but so far I'm not super thrilled with that face palette. And I love a face palette. Okay, let's talk about these lashes that I have on right now. I walked out of here with the lashes on and my husband's like, whoa. So these lashes were very expensive. It was my choice item and they are $63. So you get a pair of lashes, just I think, you know, probably a full glam set of lashes, I would say. Oh, it says you can trim them. Yeah, so anyways, this is Glamnetic Glam. So it comes with the magnetic lashes, and then it comes with the eyeliner that you use to stick the magnets to. So, I don't know if you can, I'll put a little line of this. This is a very, very black liquid liner. So I'll show you there. So first of all, I don't wear eyeliner typically, well, almost never. So this was a challenge for me just to get a straight line. And also I don't wear fake lashes. So there's been a few times in my life where I've tried to put them on and I find them irritating and fussy, and I feel like my natural lashes are enough, so I don't wear them. But I wanted to try these. So I put this liner on first, and then you just let it set for a minute, and it dries down. Like, let me see if this is dry. Not quite, it's still a little tacky, but it does dry down pretty quickly. And once it's on, it's on. There's no budging this at all. Like, it's still, yeah, still just a little bit tacky, but almost dried. Let's see. Yeah, like it is on there, and it is full black. I would say it dries down pretty matte. And then on the lashes, on the band, are little tiny magnets. And so you just try to fiddle with it to get them on. So I didn't do a great job. Again, I don't normally wear lashes or liner. So for me, this was challenging. And when I first put them on, my immediate reaction was just to pull them right off. So irritating. Again, though, maybe just because I don't ever wear them. Now that they've been on a few minutes, I have to say I'm getting used to them. They did feel a little pinchy on the inner corner initially, but they are less and less they feel that way. They feel heavy. But again, the longer I have them on, because I probably had them on 15 to 20 minutes at this point, and so I'm getting used to them. But I don't know that I'll ever put these on again. So this whole box was a bunch of things that honestly I was so excited for. Like, I love a sponge, I love a glowy primer. Because I had never tried a eyelid primer, I was excited for that. I was excited for the face palette because face palettes are my favorite to get. I prefer that over an eyeshadow palette. And then because I had never worn magnetic lashes, I was excited to try these, and I feel like none of this worked for me. So again, though, maybe it's all user error. I don't know. I hope that if you get Boxycharm and you got some of these products, I hope you love them. I hope they're working for you. I will give everything, well, maybe not the lashes, But most of these things I will try again to see if I can get them to work. But yeah, so just a quick video. I'm gonna go wash my face and take off these lashes. I hope you enjoyed this video. I realize that this is super late, but for anyone who is curious to look at what other people got in their boxes, I thought I would put it up. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. I'll see you in my next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.